Hello! In this video, we will assemble the horse's legs. Let's get started. We start with the right rear leg. 2 posts are put into a larger ovalish plate, one in a square hole, the other loosely in a round hole. Put a ring on each post. Then add another piece to the hook at the bottom. Pay attention to the orientation. Insert a post to a square hole in another ovalish plate. Add that into a round hole in a long leg piece. Combine the 2 assemblies using a post sticking out of each part. The next 2 pieces lock the assembly together. A crescent piece goes on at an angle from the top and side. Oops, the dangly piece fell off. At least it's easy to reattach. The next piece locks the bottom piece securely to the rest of the assembly. Another piece is used to lock the previous piece securely. Make sure the assembly moves easily. Now put a post through a foot piece and add a ring. Unfortunately, Ed's hands block the view. Add this foot piece to the bottom of the leg. Add another ring and foot piece. Hook another foot piece to a longer C-shaped piece. Check the orientation. Then hook it into a hole partly up the leg. This foot piece goes between the other 2 foot pieces facing the opposite direction. Add 2 more shorter foot pieces between the existing foot pieces. Now take a peg and push it through all 5 foot pieces one by one. It may be convenient to move 1 or more of the pieces out of the way temporarily. Finally, add a U-shaped piece to lock all of the foot pieces together. The next step is to put a horseshoe on the foot. First, 3 pegs must be put into the horseshoe. Make sure they go into the correct holes. Then, push the bottom of the leg into the horseshoe. This will take quite a bit of effort. Ed had to stand up to get enough leverage. There should be no gap between the foot and horseshoe. Again, check that the leg moves freely. As a last step, put a larger disc into the gap between the 2 holes at the top of the assembly. Next is the right front leg. Push a piece with a square post through a round hole in the center of the longer piece. Add a 3rd piece to sandwich the longer piece between the 2 shorter pieces. Put a ring on the post with a small piece and attach it to a longer S-shaped piece through a round hole. Combine the 2 assemblies using 2 slots. Add another piece through a round hole at about the middle of the assembly. Then attach a longer piece to the assembly through 2 slots. Add a smaller piece onto the longer piece. Check the orientation. Now, hook a foot piece onto a long C-shaped piece. Hook the other end of the C-shaped piece into a circular hole at about the middle of the leg. As with the previous leg, put a post through another foot piece and add a ring. Add this to the bottom part of the leg. Add another ring and foot piece. Put the first foot piece in between the other 2 foot pieces. Then add 2 more foot pieces in between them. Push a post between all 5 of the foot pieces. Add a crescent-shaped piece to hold everything together. Again, add 3 pegs to a horseshoe. The pegs will be in different positions this time. Finally, push the horseshoe onto the leg until there is no gap between them. Make sure the leg can move between a stretched out and compressed shape. The assemblies of the left back and left front legs are exactly the same as the right legs, but mirrored. We'll show them quickly for completeness. and the left front leg. Lake and Eighth has arrived. Move along, nothing to see here. Now we have all of the legs completed. We'll leave it at that for now and say goodbye.